Hi everybody, it's me, Miss Laura. So recently we celebrated President's Day. It's always let me see if I can remember right. It's always the third Monday of the month. So that's when we celebrate our presidents. And the reason why we celebrate it in February is because it comes around the same time as Lincoln and Washington's birthdays, and we call it President's Day. So I thought it would be fun to commemorate their birthday by having something using their hats. They both wore hats, but they're very different hats. So George Washington, this is like his military hat, and they call it a three-point hat. So it's like these two sides, and then there would be another pointy side in the middle. And this is Lincoln's hat, where it's a top hat that sits up very tall on your head. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So what I do is I have some shapes that are in the shape of the hat. And then I also have some stars. So I'm going to color the stars a little bit first, and that's going to kind of create our background. So I'm going to go ahead and color them just a little bit and give them some patriotic colors like blue and red. And we'll leave the back of the paper white a little bit to have the red, white, and blue combination. You can decorate these little stars however you like. Putting some polka dots on this one. Do a couple more in blue. I like to trace them out so we can see them a little better, let them pop. Give them some contrast, that art word, contrast, so you can see inside. I'll put some stripes on this one, like our flag has stripes. Remember, you can make these however you want at home. This one I'm going to give some wavy lines too. Let me show you the blue stars I've made. So, and then I'm going to do these three in red. Do kind of the same patterns, polka dots. And some stripes. And some wavy lines. I'm going to add one more wavy line right here. There we go. So there are my stars. I'm going to go ahead and cut these out, and then I'll glue them to my red background. One of the nice things about President's Day is that we got the day off from school. So that was really nice. So that's why I've decided to go ahead and do this project today. And you probably may have noticed that the banks were closed and probably didn't get any mail from the postman. One of our national holidays. another star. All right, got a few more to do. All righty, just one more. All right, got all the stars cut out. And so now we're gonna glue them to the red background. And you kind of wanna put the stars toward the edges a little bit, and that way we'll be able to see them a little better. Also, you can alternate the colors. Alrighty. Look good. All right, so let me show you where we are now. So I've got all my stars glued to my paper. And so now the next thing I'm gonna do is I've got this other template that has our hat shapes on it. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out. Back when President Lincoln was our president, top hats were a little more common than they are today. Today, they're not very common for people to wear unless it's a really special occasion. Someone might decide to wear a top hat, like their wedding or something really important like that. So I got the top hat cut out, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some black paper. So I just have a little bit of black paper. I don't think I'm gonna need very much. I'm gonna rip it into small pieces. to go ahead and put just a little glue all over my top hat shape. Just thin zigzag lines everywhere. Kind of cover up. Another way y'all might want to do it at home for some of the students is if you put dots of glue everywhere, and then it's kind of like a game that you can play, find the glue, and the student can find where the dots of glue are. Sometimes you need to add a little more glue somewhere. Just make sure it sticks real good. Got a little background music. We were having some air conditioning problems in the portable today, so we've got the windows open and I get to hear some music going on outside. That was fun. I'm going to use almost this whole small sheet of black paper, it looks like. That's good. You don't have to cover up every single little piece of white area. I left a little bit of white, which is fine. And I'm going to go ahead and find a nice spot for this Lincoln hat. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue around the edges on it. There we go. And I don't want to forget, I've got a little band just to kind of see where the hat and the brim. There we go. And now I'm going to start on George Washington's hat. Go ahead and cut it out. And so for Washington's hat, it's like a navy blue. So I had this color blue. It's almost navy, but if you just guys want to put regular blue, that is certainly fine too. And I'm going to do the same thing where I'm just going to rip up the papers, the smaller pieces, and all up because I have a feeling I'm probably going to use them all like I did with the top hat. 1 second. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Miss Tina's gonna get the tour. That way I don't have to worry about editing. I forgot that that is fine. We're at school. That happens sometimes. Okie dokie. So I'm just gonna put all my papers around. I'm gonna kind of go around the edges first, perimeter. Gonna need a little more blue paper, but I had some nearby, which is a good thing. All right, so this is George Washington's hat. And what I did to add a little is got some gold on his hat. So I've got some yellow paper here. And I'm just gonna kind of put some dots around the top of it. There, like that. And I'm gonna make a little star for it too. You know, let me draw that star first. Make it easier on me. There, little star to put on his hat. That'll work. And now I'm just gonna find another spot on my paper. Put some blue around the edges. And they are gonna overlap a little bit, but just fine. Like that. So there we have it. Abraham Lincoln and George Washington's hats. Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed making this President's Day art project, and remember to send me your projects so I can see what they look like. All right, have a great day. Bye.